Hi, I'm Dr. Frank Sovinsky and welcome to another vlog episode. I want to share with you a powerful metaphor. Powerful because it was an epiphany that I had when I traveled in Turkey some years back. When I was at Ephesus, I stood on the stage and looked out over the big auditorium with all the rows and tiers of people. And I imagined that in those rows of people were the people that I have adjusted up to this point in my life and those that I still could affect. I also imagined in that auditorium not only the people that I had directly touched, but the people that they interacted with, that adjustment had a positive effect. It's estimated that could be as many as 100 different people or as many as 150 people that are members of their, quote, tribes. So let's step back for a moment and imagine that you're standing on a platform and that at between 10 and 2 o'clock, the people that you can see out in this periphery are the people that you could impact. So here's the thing. Most doctors spend a lot of time in their careers in the first 5, 6, 7 years in the first 1 or 2 rows of patients. They spend an inordinate amount of time, and I'm going to tell you, waste the patient's time and waste the people waiting to be adjusted's time because you're trying to convince people to do what they need to do. What I'm saying is you need to look at an auditorium as if you've got to get to that back row, that you've got to get back up to that point because there's somebody that is just waiting to be touched. Somebody is waiting for an adjustment. Somebody is just waiting to hear the message that you want to give them. So why would we waste our time and their time in these first rows if somebody in that row is really rejecting our message and giving us I really don't care to get into this with you, doctor. So it's the ability to be compassionate, to say next, the ability to let go of our ego and respond to the next person needing our help. There are a lot of folks out there, and we have this impression that we're out of people, we're out of patients. It's not true. So imagine an auditorium filled with people waving their hands. Sometimes when you get there, they're no longer available. Sometimes when you get there, they've decided to do other things. But that seat's going to be taken by somebody else. So your career spans all of those tiers. Don't waste it in the first 4 or 5 rows. Because you know what? Regret is worse than the pain of letting go of your habits and your needs to be validated and to be liked and to be not criticized and to be right. Let it go and stretch out.